What's going on, guys, and welcome to the channel. If you like SBC tips, trading advice, how to complete objectives, and much more, even player reviews, icon reviews, SBCs, for example, daily ones, are they worth it, how to complete them, then why not hit that subscription button, turn on notification bell so you do not miss a future video, because we have got all the FIFA content you need on this channel. So we are back again with another trading video, and today we're going to be looking at another SBC trading filter, I suppose you can call it. So they did bring out this yesterday. I didn't really notice the requirements because, again, it's a kit SBC. You think, no one really cares. But there is 2 requirements, so that did pique my interest. And as you can see here, you need to have 5 gold players, minimum silver, 3 rare, 40 chem, which you think, that's nothing too serious. But here, you need Eredivisie players 1 minimum gold and 2 gold minimum and minimum silver. So you need a silver Eredivisie player to finish this SBC off. And what you do is get a tifo and stadium theme and a kit. So I thought, well, let's go have a look to see how much silver Eredivisie players are. And as you can see, I've got the filter set up already because I've been using it. And right now, they're extinct at 450, 500 is a couple cards here. But when you compare their price, you can see he's 1,000 coins. So you could pick that card up and flip him for 800. And the same for this one is 2,000. So we are going to buy this one for 500 coins here. And we're just going to list him up for 900 just to make him look cheaper and make the coins back off that. I have picked up these guys, so I picked him up for 300. He is looking to be around 700, 800, I'd say. So we are going to list him up for 800 coins. Sorry, 750 coins there. Make a nice profit off that one. We picked this one up for 400. His cheaper is 2,000. So to make him look cheaper, we just stick him under 1,000 coins at 950 and he'll be gone for that. And we picked up this left back for 400, and again, the same theory applies. 950 to make him look cheaper. Not saying they're going to sell straight away, but if they don't sell, you just knock the price down. So all you need to do is to get this filter to work, you can go silver, press X or A to go to Eredivisie, or the Dutch League if you don't know what it's called. Set your buy now to whatever it is until a card pops up. We already know that's going to be a deal because we just looked a minute ago and there was no cards there for 600, I think it was. So he goes for, 600 funny enough. So we're going to list him up for 550 there and make a small profit off that card. But you're looking to see where the mass listing of cards are. So none at 450, there is 2 at 500. So they are the instant sell prices. 550. There's still a few more cards here. So we're looking at like 600 being the main selling price. Yeah, so there you go. So you're looking at 550 to be your comfort zone of selling. There's multiple things you can do here. You can set your max price on the bid to 300 and you can just go through a mass bid on every card. Whatever you fancy. I like to keep it to min price because then you really are maximizing your profit. Obviously, there's no guarantee you're going to win these. But you can also do another thing. Set this to 550, which I think is what it was. And there are a few cards here. And just try and pick up some. So we check him. He's 500. 700 means we're not going to flip that card. This card is 1,000. I'm still tempted to try it, but we'll just leave it for now. And then we've got this striker here for 800, 650. So we know that that's not the price. So what we're looking for now is any card underneath the 500 mark. So what you can do is 2 things. You can compare price back out, or you can lower this down to see what pops up. So 400 here. We are going to buy that one because we know they do sell for 600 or 550 as a price. You want to check, so 650 is the cheapest, so we are going to list them up for 550 and just make 150 coins before tax on that one. So it is a nice easy method, and you can literally just go down, set your buy now like we always do in every single video, just back out, back in to see how many you win. I wanted to also add on to this, so we will check our sold right now for a minute, and as you can see we have sold a few cards. We have sold the goalkeeper for 550, we picked up for 400, so it's an instant sell, and then we picked up the Spanish player off. But I did cover this in a previous video with the bronze pack method, or sorry, the bronze trading method even, the bronze rare trading method. What you need to do with these is select a couple nations that aren't selling for much, so I'll just show you this filter quickly, but we have covered the video in, the link will be in the description. And you can apply this method with the Eredivisie method and make some serious coins. So what I was doing for this was setting this to 300, just going through every single major nation. So here there is only one page at 300, so you could sell them for 250. This one, there's too many, so it's not a filter. The English one, again, too many, so not a filter. French, again, too many, so not a filter. German, same thing. We're just looking for ones that haven't got many. So Italian, there's one page, but I would leave that for now. They seem to be getting packed a lot. Dutch, there's too many, so don't even bother with that. Portugal, There is literally 4. I know there's a couple up for 200, but you can mass bid on these and sell them in the last minute for 300. And the same for Spanish, which is now just being clogged up. So Spain is not a go. So we know that Portugal has not got many. You just set that to max buy now 150. And then you do the same thing. You just go through every card, bid 150. Look, if you can see though, it is going to be a long method because these are into the 50th minute. But it's just something there. But we're not going to look at that too much today. If you want to look at that, like I said, the video will be in the description down below. But we are going to go back to our silver Eredivisie filter. But you just need to go through every single SBC that comes out and just see if there's a certain type of card required, as there is quite a few just popped up now. So 300, 350, and that one there, perfect. 500 we're not going to buy, and we'll keep the others because we're not interested in those. So we know these go for 550, but we'll double check. So 750 is the cheapest. So we're going to stick him up for 650 because he is the cheapest at 750. Flip that card. This centre mid is 1,000 is the cheapest. So we're going to stick him up for 750 to make him look cheap. And we got 2 of the same cards. So what I'd recommend is putting it up by 100 to make the other one look cheaper. So someone buys that one and you can profit off both cards then. And then we're just going to reset the filter. Nothing too crazy. And then we can just back out and go back in until we get another card. If you don't know how to do this, so we're going to pick this one up for 400 because we know he sells for 550. You need to compare price and then cancel. So to compare price is just square or X depending on what console you're on, and then to back out is circle or B. And that will refresh the list. What I like to do to make sure that you beat the bots or anyone now sniping, you press A or X and then go down to buy now and then back out by pressing B or circle. Then you've already got buy now set up. So you can then just basically go through to compare price. And when a card does pop up, you're going to be able to snipe it faster than most people because you've already eliminated a button to be pressed on your controller. But because I'm filming this at about 11 o'clock in the morning on a Wednesday, there isn't many cards packed. It's something to look at in the future, or just if you've got time just to sit here and do. It's not going to be a quick filter for coins, but it's definitely a filter that will help you out make coins, as I've been doing this for like the last hour or so. Combining that with the bronze method, as we have managed to sell both of these. So we sold him for 750. He got sold because the other one looked more expensive, so this one looked like a really good deal, which is not the case. We just have both the cards. We will relist some of these cards that we have bought here. Pick them up for 2. Again, we're selling more things, or we're being outbid. Probably being outbid because a lot of people are bidding on these Eredivisie cards. You can see there, not a problem. We are going to go back to the filter again. So you just want to keep organizing yourself. Remove the cards, sell up the other ones that are for more, and see what we can win here. Nothing seems to be popping up too much. There is another thing you can do. You can up the price here to 600, for example, where there's loads. Go all the way to the 59th minute and just see what sort of cards pop up. So there's one we've just missed out. We've already sold this card for 550 earlier, so we know we're going to make 200 coins on that. So that's going to be a nice little flip there. So 550. But you can do this as well, and then what you can do is just compare price and just check, for example, if this till is 600, but if there was more expensive, you could flip them for a few more cards. The goalkeeper, see this one here, 1,700. We'll pick him up for 500, and we'll just see if we can sell him for 950. Because if you can't, then you got to sell him for 550, but you're only making small profit. You're not losing any coins. This card could be the same, but we're not going to bother. I'm just going to refresh the list here for a second, just by readjusting the max price of the bidding here to reset the list, and there's no cards popping up at the minute. Obviously with silvers, the demand is much lower in terms of pack. Sorry, the supply is much lower in terms of pack, so you have to remember that when searching. But it's just going to be a short video for today, just showing you how to make coins off an SBC, even as a kit SBC, which is ridiculous that you can make coins off that. If you combine this with the last 3 or 4 videos that I've covered in trading, you are going to make a lot of coins very fast. As you can see, we've sold some other silvers that I was trading with. But I've been combining the bronze rare method, which is 100 to 250k an hour from Icon SBC, which is that video. Then the silver one is like 100k every day. If you combine this with those 2 methods, you're going to make at least on average to 50 to 60k every half an hour if you get very good at it. It can definitely double up to even more. It just comes down to practicing, learning prices, and understanding how it works. But just imagine EA drop more or less every single day a daily SBC that requires a certain card or a certain type of card, which would then just increase your ability to be able to trade with that, even if it's only for a couple hours. But every day you'll make at least 50k. You think they're 7 days a week, you're looking at almost, what, 300k just short. So it's one of those to really think of. But that is going to be the video for those. If you are new here, you have any questions, please comment down below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible, typically within 5 minutes if I see it. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscription button, turn on the notification bell so you do not miss a future video, and I'll catch you in the next one.
I'm coming with a vision that's cold. You can sit back, chill with a pen and take notes. I haven't got time for the tripping flow. I'ma take my aim with a pen and unload. Cut back spray, let my enemies know when I reach.